So welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons. This is part 6 of the revisit series. The last episode we done the redstone mines and took on the redstone golem, and we talked about a few things during that mission. So I took the time to do some offline gameplay. Right now, this is my new power level. Took me a while. I actually been treasure hunting and trying to get the artifacts I wanted to have for my little knight hero right here for my setup. Took me a couple tries and stuff, and I was just going through levels in between, and then I found this, the renegade armor. Now this armor, this is one of the armors that's good for knights because damage reduction, weapon boost aura, and then attack speed right here, melee attack speed. So this is also good. We're probably going to be rocking with this compared to the Highland armor, because the Highland armor is decent, but it's not as powerful as this, in my opinion. So this is the unique version of the mercenary armor. I think that's the only one we can get. I think there's another one. I'm probably mistaken for the plate armor. I think the plate armor has, yeah, the plate armor, which I don't think we ain't gonna see in this difficulty until way later. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take this off, put this on, because we're gonna rock with this instead of. I'm not gonna scrap this. I'm actually gonna upgrade this. So, and put all my enchantments on here. Now this is some of the good enchantments right here for the moment. And yeah, so these are going to be the enchantments for the renegade armor that we got. I got better boost of swiftness, a better death cap mushroom, soul healer still the same, and I got my red snake and my still rocking with a diamond sword. So let's go and get on here real quick. Cacti Canyon. This is the 5th level, I think. All right, Cacti Canyon. Difficulty level 6. You gotta get these rewards right here. And the new artifact right here. Here's the little story. Y'all can pause in and read it. Lost in a sea of sand. So you can read it. I already know the whole gist. You still got to get the Eye Ender for this, and I believe this is the luxury merchant, and he's also very good. So let's get in there.
The Arch-Illager seeks to summon armies of the undead using a power that rests deep within an ancient and forgotten desert temple. Finding the temple, however, is an adventure in its own right, for the entrance lies hidden somewhere in this canyon, a sprawling maze of malevolent mobs and lost secrets.
Okay. Yeah, there's no secrets right here. Sometimes I check back here because sometimes the secrets will generate. Okay, for this level. So we got 6 chests and 2 secrets. I think I know what they are. So for the meantime, we're just gonna go through. And then Lord Force, you told me that the redstone golem did not have a boss. You said you didn't think it had one. I was referring to like when the game was first released, not now because they done changed it, but now it's just restricted to doing a mini boss altogether. But I was talking about in its earliest days when the redstone golem, when you go through redstone mines specifically, and when you get to the end, he will have like 3 stages of he had like a boss health, and he had 3 stages of it. I specifically remember it being like that before it changed it. So I don't know why. I just but, I mean, now he's just reduced to being a mini boss, which there's nothing wrong with that. And then redstone monstrosity, we ain't even got to that part yet, because he's in fiery forge. He's a different like level of hard on his own. This part, I make sure I ain't missed no chest over here. I think there's one right here. pillagers. I mean, not pillagers. Villagers all together. Alright, look at that. See, and then these baby zombies are adding the extra. These baby zombies are adding the extra annoyance to them, to the whole fight, because they keep pushing you back. Guys, you think I should make a tier list on the most annoying mobs in this game? I mean, I have these things. I tell you what, we can probably do something like that after we beat the game on Apocalypse. That's where the difficulty really ranges in from there. Alright, we have a peach. But yeah, we'll probably do something like that. I forgot what I was saying. We'll probably do something like that in Apocalypse once I beat it from there. So we got a crossbow, a cutlass. I think y'all already knew what this weapon is. I'm gonna keep my things that I got right now. I got these moon daggers. By the way, I done did it from a mission. So, and this Highland axe. So there were like a couple weapons that I got. I'm actually gonna get rid of this because I already have one. But there's a couple weapons I got from doing the offline game. So, are we going the right way? Yeah. Okay. I think this is where Mr. Boyer is. Now the downside to this, I'm not gonna be able to use my soul here. So I gotta be extra careful. It should be a secret, if I'm not mistaken. I did not see it. I'm glad I stopped right there. Yeah. Another cutlass. Okay, so we gotta go in here. But let me show you how devastating this corrupt beacon is. Once we get to the boss, which is gonna be quick and easy. The center, I got this boost of swiftness. And speaking of boosts of swiftness, Lower Force, you did tell me they were very good. They are good. I was thinking like, because I believe that all classes should have like speed, because speed is a necessity. In my opinion, it's a necessity in this game. If you try to like go through the wells very quick and avoid like enemy attacks pretty often. So I was thinking like all classes, all hero classes can use like some sort of like speed boost or anything. That's all I was trying to say. And but I wanted to be. But for my night hero aesthetic or setup, build, whatever you want to call it, I was thinking like the booster systems would be good. So here's like my setup for like a night hero for my guy right here. I wanted to be a diamond sword, a hero's armor, and I want them to be like unique gilded too, not just like regular uniques, because unique gilded are like the busted versions of those like weapons. So, and I want them to be maxed out too. Okay, here we go. This is the fourth Ender, Echo, Chains, and Fire. Okay, look how devastating this thing does. Oh, I want you to see the damage of this. It's doing something. Now the reason why it's not doing that much is I was trying to. Look at that. That is some good damage. Now, the reason why it's not that strong, because look at the power level for this. That's how weak it is. So I was trying to get a better version of it. It's pretty good though. I'll probably showcase it when we get to all. He got echo, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, he's almost dead. Here we go. Got another cutlass. It's not even that good. And a longbow. It's not that good either. I got a unique version of that. Anyway. So, how many enchantments I got? I got 2, so I can't really enchant anything further. And here's our 4th eye of Ender. For the stronghold, we're gonna probably do that a little later. So, let's just get the heck out of here and see what's in this chest. Ooh, the Green Menace. Is this the no, this ain't the unique version of the I think this is the unique version of the regular bow. This one has more power though. As far as I'm talking about like the power level of the thing, not the damage itself. So let me show you if I can find a cluster of mobs. I'm gonna show you how powerful this thing is. So let me just show you if there's mobs over here. Yeah, that's the corrupt beacon, and that's power level 22. This is like the weak version. That's a 22. We haven't even got one that's around at our level. If it was at our level, which I wish we had it at, it would have killed them like those big dudes instantly. And let me tell you something. That's just the default one. Wait till we get to Apocalypse. Apocalypse Corrupt Beacon. Then you were talking about some serious damage, especially Apocalypse Plus. I guess I can get rid of that. He's fairly quick to me. Oh, these guys. Oh, God. Skeletal Horsemen. These guys can be pretty lethal if you don't be careful. So they can do some serious damage. Okay, we got another longbow, but I want my hero. So here's my setup, right? Lower force. Here's my setup. Diamond sword. This is my first setup. Diamond sword with hero's armor, which that's gonna be in Apocalypse. We're not gonna get it from here or adventure mode, because that's like literally one of the best armors in the game, I think. So diamond sword, hero's armor, and I want it to be unique gilded too, not just like regular unique. So unique gilded, we're probably going to be doing that in tower. Diamond sword and hero's armor, and the elite power bow for my knight hero right here. That's my whole setup for that. And as far as artifacts go, I don't know when, but like I'm probably going to do it with the boost of swiftness, death cap mushroom, and then maybe the iron hide amulet, which boosts your defense. So yeah, that will be my setup for this hero. Now I tend to think knights in this game, at least depending on how you look at it. For me, for instance, I tend to think it as if we use heavy armor that negates the damage that we take from enemies. We use like fast, high dealing damage weapons that we can wield with one hand, to like the swords, axes, and like spears. Well, spears you can handle with two hands, but you know, that kind of thing, right? And as far as bows go, I usually see it as if you use like long bows, regular bows, and like normal crossbows and stuff like that. So that kind of thing. And then we kind of use armor, not armor, but like artifacts that kind of like help with versatility, speed, strength, and in defense. That's how the way I look at it. I'm playing knight, so I'm trying to go for like a knight setup. I'm gonna drop my food. So yeah, you see that cluster right there? So watch how when I open that, watch how the corrupt beacon is gonna wipe all of that off. I don't know if it can go for, okay, so watch this. Watch this. Look how devastating this is. Yeah. That's the corrupt beacon. And that's a 22. That's not even at my level. It's not even at my power level. That's a 22 corrupt beacon. That's insane. And it just gets better like that over time. I really would appreciate if they stopped the chance. There we go. Easy chance. Alright, there's another chest over here. We're almost done. Luckily, I got the boost of swiftness to speed run these levels very quickly. Because honestly, it would have taken a long time if I didn't. So I'm glad I got it. Have it. I think we're finna reach the end. Because we're like literally right over here. And then after that, once we beat this, we get the Desert Temple. Now, the Desert Temple, we're gonna have to do this on our way up, so like the Fiery Forge. So, and I believe that's where the Eye of Ender over there is too. Like, look at that, look at that, look at that, and I leveled up too. Like, does it really need to be that powerful? I don't even have to fight him for real. Alright, that was the Cacti Canyon. That was pretty easy, to be honest. So, there's really no boss for this one. Unlike the later stages we're finna get into. There's the little luxury merchant we're finna get. I'm just trying to check to see if we got everything. No, we done missed the chest somewhere. That's fine. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. The luxury merchant. You know, luxury merchant is also very good because he give you like some really good stuff. So honestly, I use him.
You found the ancient desert temple. Who knows what truths and treasures await you inside?
Dark corners. That's what that is. He's even on the loading screen. Okay, what do we get? I hope we get the totem shielding. I called it right there, so that should be checked off if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not checked off. Oh, because we don't have the, I think that's the, is that the soul bow? I think that's the soul, no, that's the short bow. Okay, I think that's the short bow. I think we got the soul bow. Here we are, luxury merchant. This guy is very good. You gotta defeat powerful mobs to get the rest of these slots though. But he can give you like uniques, some artifacts, powerful artifacts and all that stuff. But yeah, that is Minecraft Dungeons episodes. I believe this is episode 6. So in the next episode we're probably gonna be doing the Desert Temple to take on the Nameless One and his undead forces. So and get this Eye of Ender, and I believe after that we gotta do Fiery Forge. We gotta do it anyway because we gotta get high block halls for that. And then Lord Temple is right here somewhere, so we gotta get the secret level for that. But also, I done got this, and that right there is why that's unlocked. So I forgot to mention that in the very beginning of the video, but yeah, Ancient Hunt. We'll do that for another time. This is episode 6, Minecraft Dungeons. Shout out to the guy who just subscribed. 3 more subscribers. I done seen it popped off. We need 3 more, and then we can do the little 100 special. Then after that, hopefully, we'll get to 200, and then 400, 500. You know, just keep going forward for this channel. You know, like I said, once you subscribe, you're officially a knight in the army. So I really appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I really don't deserve it, guys. That's my audience. So. I'll see you guys in the next episode in Desert Temple. We're gonna be having a blast with that, and I'm gonna keep trying to see if we can beat the default difficulty on max level for this one, and we'll move on. So yeah, subscribe if you do. If you came across here, make sure you leave a like if you enjoy it. I'll see you guys later. Keep it safe out there. Peace.